Perhaps the best way to use the buzz of this somewhat buzzy day is to just sit quietly and take it all in. I'm Jeff Jower.
I'm Rick Levine for Planet Pulse on this Wednesday, May 28th. I don't think that there's enough restraints or handcuffs or straitjackets to make it so that one isn't going to move today. Granted, I know where you're coming from. You're coming from the new moon is squaring Neptune, which is very contemplative, very dreamy, very imaginative. But that new moon, even though for a moment we might be able to hold still, that new moon is also trining Mars, which is now direct. I see movement today. Although I think the prescription is correct. Meditate.
Yeah, and I don't think actually we have to choose between the two. We don't have to sit in the lotus position all day long, but if you just take a moment out, the new moon is in the middle of the afternoon, and if you just take a moment out at some time to just be in a neutral place, you don't have to stay inert or inactive for the rest of the day. The point is this. Planetary patterns provide us with information, and there is divine new information coming in today if you have a moment of quiet to listen to it.
Yeah, the new moon itself is at 2:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And so you're right, that does, we can't actually acknowledge it. We can't look up and see it. You never can look up and see the new moon.
No.
But it's midday here in the United States. But the fact that the sun and the moon, the new moon, is squaring Neptune really does activate the dream, the imagination, the need to escape. And remember, this is in Gemini. The sun and the moon are in Gemini. We already have that sense of duality, that sense of jumping around and being in many places in our mind. And yet with that sun and moon squaring Neptune, we may choose to go to some place that's not here and not now. I'm Rick Levine.
And for Planet Pulse, I'm Jeff Jower.